Pre-diabetes.
To Type 1, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Cody.
And this is the Edible Attitude Podcast. So, buddy, how's your day going?
It was good. Spent time with the family and, did some things.
Good.
Yeah.
Do anything that, stuck out to you? Get anything out of the ordinary?
I got to cook a Reuben for my grandmother-in-law.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Yeah. It was a hit, I think. She liked it.
I bet she did.
And then we made some chicken Alfredo from scratch at home tonight.
Ooh.
For dinner.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was a good day eating. What about you?
Well, spent some time tonight. Went to my bonus daughter's play thing.
Okay. Nice show.
It was awesome.
Yeah?
She did a great job.
I bet.
She had the lead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she did really well.
Sweet. What was it?
It's like high school.
Musical 6?
Something like that.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. Congrats to your bonus daughter.
Yeah. You want to know what's real weird?
Yeah.
I was looking through the comments on a post we made about a week ago.
Right. Okay.
Asking people, what we should talk about.
Yeah, yep.
One thing that popped out to me, I think we should talk about the weirdest world records.
Ooh, this could be fun. Okay, I like this. Is it weird records or is it like cool ones?
Some are weird. Some will make you go, huh, why?
Oh, yeah. What do we got?
So just to reiterate, before I start, there are a lot of names in here that I am going to absolutely just butcher.
That's fair. Because it's from world records, right?
All over the place.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, so feel free to make fun of me if I do pronounce them wrong.
We're just going to cancel you.
We're just going to get canceled.
Canceled.
Done.
No, we're going to do the best we can here, folks.
So the first one I got from a man named Nick Stoberl,
Man named Nick.
His nickname, The Lick.
Nick the Lick.
Nick the Lick from Monterey, California.
Sounds about right.
It sounds like it should fit.
Yeah, licking that Monterey.
He holds the Guinness Book of World Records for having the longest tongue.
Oh.
It measures at about 10.10 centimeters.
Whoa. Okay, what's that in inches though? About 4 inches.
4 inches?
Yeah, so that's about a 4-inch tongue. It's like 3.9.
4-inch tongue.
Yeah.
I bet you could lick the ice cream out of the bottom of the bucket with that thing.
I bet you could wrap your tongue around the ice cream on the cone and pick it up.
Oh, just grab the whole thing.
Just wrap around it and pick up the 2 scoops on top. Dude, you could crush like being an envelope licker though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you make like bank probably, right?
I
mean,
mean,
do 2 at a time, I feel like.
2 at a time. Just one on each side. You'd have to turn your tongue vertically to get the most.
That might depend on the width compared to the length.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. But you'd need the length for it too.
Right.
I mean, it's thin. You could run it down. Just don't paper cut yourself, folks.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. You've really just got to be careful.
Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Okay? Get a rhythm. Take your time. Speed will come.
Take a breath. You'll get there.
Take a neat drink water.
Yeah. Hydrate.
Yep.
The second one I got is from Gary Turner of Britain. Of Great Britain.
What's Gary got?
He's got a rare medical condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
Okay.
And he can stretch his skin on his stomach to about 6.25 inches away from his body. For those who don't know, the syndrome is a connective tissue disorder where the collagen becomes defective and includes the loosening of the skin and hypermobile joints. In fact, when he stretches his skin, he doesn't even feel any pain.
Yeah, so I've seen this one.
So if
Gary, you're fucking gross, bud. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a great human being, a great guy, but you're disgusting. Your skin is disgusting. We'll put it that way. Things you can do with it just gross me out. Props to you. It's cool, I guess. You make a name for yourself. You got your name in the record books, but it's disgusting, my friend. It's so... Ugh.
Do you think if he found a way to stretch his skin all over his body, that he could potentially just become a blanket.
Or a squirrel suit, like a flying squirrel
Squirrel
suit.
suit. Oh, that would be neat.
Yeah, just like grab his armpits and flap out.
Just like little wings.
Yeah, yeah.
Stretch it
He could
between his
just
fingers and everything.
web out. He can just coast.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Superpowers, man. This next one is from Lee Redmond, and she's from America.
Oh, Lee from America. Okay.
And it took her almost 30 years to grow her nails out. She started growing her nails out back in 1979. And for those of you who are wondering, her nails are 28 feet and 4 inches long in total, if you add up the length of all of her fingernails together.
How long is it if you add them all together?
28 feet and 4 inches.
Gary, you're not gross, man. You're not gross, Gary. You're phenomenal.
You're still on the podium, but
yeah. But I think Lee just slid you into like 5th place, bud. She took
Bro,
the podium.
those nails are something out of a horror film.
How do you like wipe your ass? How do you do anything?
Palm it.
Palm it?
Just palm it. You're gonna have
I
to.
feel like there'd be so much poo in the nails.
I don't know. I don't know
Fecal matter everywhere.
I don't know the
How do-
process of
Dude.
how she would keep them clean. I do not know. I'm sure there's a Google answer for that, but I am not that answer.
You know, like UV rays. I like the blue light, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's some powerful cleaning magic.
The next one we got is Ram Singh Chauhan from Jaipur, India. He has the longest mustache
Ooh.
at 14 feet.
This one's cool. 14 feet,
Yes.
bro. What? How? I can't grow 2 inches on my face, and this guy's got a 14-foot
A
mustache.
14-foot mustache.
What do you do with all that? Sculpt it?
I mean,
There's
you can make it
there's
into
a big
cape, right?
cape.
Maybe.
Oh man, that's crazy. But they do have like a face hair like sculpting competition. I
Yeah,
know
for like
that.
best mustache in the world or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm sure that's why it's grown out. He competes. He's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
won.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's some wild ones I've seen on there.
Do you think his mustache is like hot with the ladies?
Probably.
Yeah, they dig it.
Maybe. I would assume so.
They're like, oh my god, a 14-foot mustache. You have to walk sideways through doors. That's so hot.
It doesn't stick.
It's almost like you're
Could you
600 pounds. I love it.
Sticking up 14
That's what I'm
feet.
saying. 7 foot on each side, like a
No.
wingspan.
What the fuck?
Just walking downtown and clearing the road.
Just taking people out from the opposite side.
Yeah, you got to make sure your back's not turned. You might get knocked out from all that product in there.
Oh my god. It was measured in Rome on the set of an Italian TV show called Lo Show di Record in 2010. He hasn't cut it over 37 years.
It's impressive.
So once it started
It's
growing, he's
dedication.
like, I'm leaving it.
Yeah, just the mustache.
Just
though.
a mustache.
Nothing else. That's impressive, man. That takes determination for sure. I feel like I'd get annoyed with all that hair.
Sticking with the facial hair, a man by the name of Antanas Kontrimas of Lithuania set the record for the heaviest weight lifted by a human beard.
By a human beard.
Yeah.
What did he do? Chin up a keg?
So in 2013, he lifted 63.8 kilograms with his beard.
That's 140 pounds with his chin hair.
140 pounds with his chin hair. Also during his performance, he lifted the presenter of the show with his beard.
He lifted the presenter of the show with his beard?
Yeah.
So what was the presenter? Like a $120 soaking wet? Just a little fella? Little Ryan Seacrest of the world?
Maybe. I don't
Of
know.
the day.
I have no idea.
That would pull in the ladies, I feel like. Be like, yeah, I could pick you up with my beard.
How much do you lift? Because I could lift you.
Yeah. How much you weigh, baby girl?
Oh my God.
Bet I could lift you with my beard.
Just taking bets.
Yeah, take street bets. Hey, if I can lift up your girlfriend, I get to take her home.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So a family of 19 from Mexico recovered from a rare condition called congenital generalized hypertrichosis, or excessive facial and torso hair.
Teen Wolf family.
Yes.
Yeah.
They also hold the Guinness World Record title for being the largest hairy family.
I mean, 19 of them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is that evolution or are they behind on evolution?
Oh, there's just 4 of them in the family.
Oh,
Not
4 out of the 19
yes,
have
yeah.
it. Okay, that makes
4
sense.
out of the 19.
How does it stay within like one family? Like, are they evolving or are they behind on evolution? Because it
Kinda
sounds very like caveman, like Neanderthals, but I feel like they were more hairy, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So is that where this gene comes from? Are they part Neanderthal, maybe, or
Maybe it's just a random gene that happened to give them excessive facial and torso hair. It just carried over and it's kept, it's been a primary gene.
are they the only family? They got
I
awarded
don't
the
know.
biggest family,
Right.
so that makes it sound like there's more families.
Could be.
Yeah, just a bunch of Harry Hendersons running about, huh?
Yeah. Maybe they're the Sasquatches
That
that,
people think they seen.
yeah.
That makes so much sense.
I mean, that's where DB Cooper went.
D.B. Cooper
We
found
talked about this.
his hairy people in the woods.
That's bullshit.
Here's one that'll get you.
Okay.
A man named Bernie Barker,
Hell yeah.
who's a former real estate agent,
I bet he is.
got into stripping in the year 2000 when he was 60 years old to get in shape after recovering from prostate cancer. And with doing that, he bagged the Guinness World title for being the oldest male stripper, although unfortunately he died in 2007 at the age of 66.
Was he still stripping?
I don't know. It sounds like he
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, man. All I can picture is his old saggy balls swinging around the pole. That's all I can imagine right now.
the sound of the slap
Just-
that it
yeah,
gives. Like they're just dropping.
Yeah, yeah. But it's just swinging around, hitting the rest of the skin.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
Imagine if
what a
he had
ledge.
that. Oh yeah.
Gosh.
Imagine if he had that stretchy
Oh,
skin syndrome.
boy. He'd been pulling in the money, I bet, though.
He would have been real pulling.
They'd
in
be
the
putting on
money.
like Wednesday night, Friday night specials for this
Oh
guy.
yeah,
Like,
100%.
oh, what's his name again?
Bernie.
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 Yeah, Bernie the real estate. Fucking Bernie the. It sounds like a Florida thing to me.
I don't think it was.
Oh man, that is so legendary.
What a man. He lived 6
Bernie
years.
the big ball stripper,
The
man.
big ball strip. Oh God.
Good Lord. You're my hero, Bernie.
So here's our first animal of the Guinness Book of World Records.
Okay.
There's a parrot that set the world record for opening the most number of cans in 1 minute in 2012. Zach the macaw, he in fact set the world record for opening the most number of cans in a minute. He managed to open 35 cans.
That's damn impressive.
Yeah.
That's real impressive.
But just imagine a macaw, like
yeah.
like a macaw just
Yeah.
smacking
That's
fucking
they'd be
cans.
good at it. They'd be so good at it.
Just headbanging, listening
Right,
to like
just
Metallica or
right,
something.
Yeah, just
No,
heavy
Do
metal.
Haas by Ramstein.
oh, yeah.
There's a girl by the name of Macy Curran or
Mhm.
Curran
Mm-hmm.
from the United States.
Yeah.
She's 17 years old, but she already set the world record for having the world's longest legs as a female and the longest legs on a teenager in general in 2020. Her left leg measures 53.255 inches, while her right leg measures 52.874 inches. She is about 6 feet 10 inches tall, but her legs actually make up 60% of her total height.
Yeah.
Her legs are huge.
Crazy,
They're
dude.
so big.
I hope she plays basketball.
I hope she does too, but
She could just
she got
step
a little
over
torso.
everybody.
She got a little torso, real big legs.
So she could step over everybody. She's 6'10".
That's true, but she where's
She
her
can
wig?
jump. She got long legs. She's a 6'10" Amazonian lady, apparently.
Oh, Amazon.
She's
Oh, there you
huge.
go. She's huge. She's destined for basketball.
Better the WWE.
Oh, that would be some shit. Just jumping off high ropes. Oh, yeah. Doing, like, some crazy move called the split 360
Right.
and just, like, coming down like a karate chop of
Right.
legs.
Right. What a tall gal.
There's a man from Canada who spun a basketball on a toothbrush that he was holding in his mouth for 1 minute and 8.15 seconds.
I can't even spin on my finger for 15 seconds.
Right. So, like, on a toothbrush in your
Yeah.
mouth, angled like this.
Right. How do you keep that velocity going? Do you think he hit it on the side or like centered? He was sideways.
Yeah, he was sideways.
Dang. That sounds real. How do these people do these things?
People get bored and they're like, hey, I got an idea.
COVID happened. People are trying new things. Sitting at home, locked up.
It was in January of 2019,
COVID is 2020.
pre-COVID then.
Yeah.
He was bored before
Prepped.
COVID happened.
Yeah.
He
He
was
didn't have
prepped.
enough to do.
He was ready.
Yeah.
The longest usable golf club measures 51 feet and 1 inches.
Was that made for that girl?
No. No.
The long leg lady. 51-foot golf club?
And it was workable.
Well, yeah, I mean, why not? If
Yeah.
you're big enough to use it.
That would be wild.
How?
51 feet, though.
Yeah, but like no one person could swing that thing.
No, 2 people did it.
2 people did it.
Yep. So one person holding the handle, I'm assuming like halfway down, the other person did it. And
Running with it.
they had to.
Yeah. Hit it like 4 feet.
Maybe.
Dude, I don't think it probably went that far. You're not getting that much velocity on that club.
No, not unless
No.
you're whipping that thing.
You're not. Especially if you're holding it in the middle.
Yeah.
Give it to like Shaq and somebody else of that size, and like 2 Shaqs. Let's clone Shaq. I think they could get it done.
So in 2012, a lady from Ohio built the world's largest yo-yo, measuring 11 feet, 10 and 3/4 inches, and weighing over 4,000 pounds. It took her a year and a half to complete the project.
If you were to take that thing into San Francisco and roll it down the hill,
You destroy everything.
how many buildings do you think you take out?
All of them.
All of them.
Absolutely
Yeah,
all of them.
4,000 pounds of yo-yo rolling at you. What do? Lay down in the middle where the string is, silly.
You gotta.
I don't know. Yeah. That's a big yo-yo. Were you ever big into yo-yos?
Yeah, I loved yo-yos.
Did you guys?
The yo-yo man came to school.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. At Catholic school?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did it at the Ville too.
Ooh.
I was so mesmerized. Like I had new yo-yos, but I didn't know you could do that kind of thing with yo-yos.
Yeah, I thought it just went up and down.
Right. I was like, give me a yo-yo, dude. Teach me the ways. I'm gonna get famous off this. I'm gonna be the best there ever was.
And then it never happened.
And then I got a yo-yo and I clonked myself in the forehead like 4 times. And I had enough.
You threw it away. I'm done. This game's stupid.
Yeah, this game's stupid. I'm done.
In 2016, a Dalibor Jablanovic from Serbia managed to balance 79 spoons onto his body. The teaspoons that he used for the attempt were various shapes and sizes.
Would that be easier or harder than that? That'd probably be harder than having all the same size.
Right.
Because you could get a rhythm and you know exactly where to place it. Dang, dude, that's how many?
79.
79 spoons on the body.
79 everywhere.
Where would you start?
Shoulder.
Shoulders?
Yeah.
Running down one arm?
I'd build myself just like an armor of these spoons.
Like Winter Soldier arm.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I might just sit down and use my legs.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
know?
But you gotta get up. Gotta.
Why? I didn't hear a rule about getting up. I just heard about balancing spoons on the body. Right?
I mean, I guess
I didn't hear you had to
down.
perform stunts while doing it.
Oh, I don't think he did.
You just have to balance them on your body.
Yeah, standing
So if
up though, because the picture of him is just standing.
Oh, that's his fault.
But maybe I don't know.
Maybe he didn't think it through.
Hey, maybe this is one you can do.
Maybe.
Yeah. In 1993, a clothing firm called the Benton Group.
A clothing firm?
I
thought it was law firms and clothing stores. What in the shit is a clothing firm?
Just says a clothing firm, a clothes firm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They fitted a giant 72-foot condom over the obelisk in Place de la Concorde, Paris, France, to mark World AIDS Day.
Whoa. That's a big condom. That's a shack-sized condom.
That's a shack size 72-foot condom.
Holy smokes. You could fill that thing with air or water and bounce around.
In 2018, Odilon Ozair from the United States invented a hat that was 15 feet and 9 inches tall. Odilon was required to walk 33 feet with his hat on for it to be a valid record holder, and he did.
That's crazy.
For those of you wondering, it's the Doug Dimmadome hat.
I forgot about that. That's a big cat, man.
That's
Provide some shade.
It's a huge hat.
Oh, Dylan. What a name, too. Do you think his parents like sung his name when they were searching for him?
Oh, Dylan.
oh, Dylan.
This man holds the world record for the strangest diet in the world. At age 9, a man named Michel Latito, or also known as Mr. Eat All, ate metal and glass throughout his life, beginning in 1959. Gastroenterologists x-rayed his stomach and described his ability to consume 2 pounds of metal per day. His diet since 1966 included 18 bicycles, 15 supermarket carts, like grocery carts,
Yeah.
7 TV sets,
Bro.
6 chandeliers, 2 beds, a pair of skis,
Pair of skis.
a Cessna light aircraft, and a computer. He's also to have said to provide the only example in history that a coffin, handles and all, ended up being inside a man.
But he ate a fucking Cessna.
He did.
That's insane.
You know what else is wild?
Oh, what?
In June 25th, 2007, he passed away from natural causes.
Did he have an iron deficiency or what was his problem? Like,
He ate a Cessna.
yeah.
Who does that?
And 18 bicycles.
18 bicycles. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
He consumed 2 pounds
Dude.
of metal a day.
Do you think he just was it an urge or was he dared and found out he could do it and then started to experiment and then fell in love?
Maybe he accidentally licked something, like a spoon, and he's like, wow, this tastes really good.
I don't think I've ever accidentally licked a spoon. It's always been on purpose.
Maybe, I'm just saying, maybe. Me neither. But maybe he licked it in a certain way and he's like, this tastes delicious.
Was he looking all sensual? Like my strange addictions on TV. Yeah, he for sure would have had an episode. Probably did. They probably did cover him.
He'd probably be so confused, like, I don't understand. This isn't an addiction. This is how I eat my food.
This is my food.
This is my food, yeah.
Yeah. Bon appetit, bitches. Do you think he like started upping the ante? Like, okay, what else can I claim is in my stomach?
And he just ended at a Cessna or a TV.
A coffin.
Or a coffin.
I'm not gonna be buried in this bitch. It's being buried in me.
Before he died, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm eating this thing.
So maybe he just had like super acidic stomach
Could have.
and
Could have been.
just melting.
In 2013, a man by the name of David Scott, or the Midnight Swinger, from the United States, he performed the longest stand-up comedy show. It lasted 40 hours and 8 minutes of him just telling jokes the whole time.
How many bangers of jokes do you think he had in that 40 hours?
I don't know, but I would have been real tired.
I mean, he probably had like an energy drink or something. He had some motivation, I'm sure, maybe. Some sort of assistance to keep him going, a little bit coffee or something. I would think. Just keep moving too. That helps.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really curious to know what his laughs per hour ratio is. Kind of like a KD ratio.
Like a statistic on him.
I want to see the analytics on this show and see
Oh,
if it was actually
man.
good or worth it, you know?
I'm sure it's from 2013, so I'm sure you can find it on YouTube if you really look hard enough.
There's a weekend well spent.
Yeah, there you go. Let's go digging for it. The world's tallest cow ever is named Blossom, and she measures in about 74.8 inches from the hoof to the withers. This record was then verified in 2014. Farmers don't normally like to risk growing cattle this tall because the stakes are too high.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. So withers is the highest part of a horse's back or cow's back, lying at the base of the neck above the shoulders.
Okay.
So it was 76 at the withers, did you say?
74.8.
74.8 inches. Well, listen here, pal. I'm about 76 inches from head to toe. Its head when its head is up, yeah, but not the shoulders. Just so you folks know, I'm like 6'4", 6'5", give or take, you know, depending on the day. So that cow is like its shoulders is an inch or two below the top of my head.
That's a big cow.
Chew on that for a little bit.
The highest vehicle mileage ever clocked at was on September 18th, 2013 by a man named Irvin Gordon. He clocked his 3 millionth mile in his 1966 Volvo 1800S.
I don't know what that is, but 3 million miles?
Yeah.
You could pretty much keep any vehicle running if you want to spend the money.
Right.
You know, you could very well do that too.
Yeah, absolutely. By May of the following year, in 2014, he had driven 3,039,122 miles.
This boy just retired and started driving, huh?
Yeah, kind of like Forrest just kept running.
Just kept running.
That Volvo was like Forrest, and it just
that
kept
Volvo was
running.
for us. Yeah, it just kept running. Holy smokes.
All right, I want you to do something real quick.
Okay.
I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to imagine you're riding a motorcycle.
Vroom vroom.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you're going 164.87 miles an hour
My face hurts.
past vehicles and stuff.
No. No, I don't want to.
Well, in 2003, a man from the UK named Billy Baxter reached that speed of 164 miles an hour
Oh, that's so scary.
while riding his 1200cc Kawasaki Ninja motorcycle
Mm-hmm.
blindfolded.
No. Oh, bro. Oh. What's the fastest you've ever gone in a vehicle?
Oh, I don't know.
You're not in
Maybe.
trouble. You won't get in trouble. Okay? Just be honest here. Open up, be honest here.
I want to say like I didn't go very fast, like 80 maybe.
Like 80? You've never hit 100?
No,
We'll go for a ride later.
no, that's fine.
Okay. But I've been 145 in a BMW. In a BMW. Yeah. And let me tell you, everything was a blur.
I fucking
It was
bet.
terrifying. It was awesome, but also I was puckered to the max because every little bump felt like it was going to send you, you know?
Oh, I bet.
So I can't imagine on a motorcycle blindfolded.
Blindfolded. A man named Bruce Masters of the UK
Mm-hmm.
has visited 46,495 pubs and other various drinking establishments since 1960.
That's a record to be had. I like that. That's cool.
And he's still doing it.
Yeah. Wow. 46,000 pubs as of 2014.
Yep.
So by now, almost 10 years later, he could have another 10,000 or more.
I don't know. Maybe he hasn't stopped yet to count them.
That's insane.
He's just recording.
He's just going. Just check.
Yeah, just
check.
going.
Check.
Yep.
No.
He's got a bucket list and he's going to achieve it.
46,000 pubs.
Or
So he might have just cleared out Wisconsin?
like maybe one county.
Just Door County?
Yeah, just Door County. Here's a fun one. In 2017, Ashley Payne of the UK completed a marathon of 2 hours and 58 minutes and 16 seconds dressed as an elf.
As Buddy the Elf or just an elf?
Just an elf.
Just an elf. Good for her.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's just a weird one that I found.
Huh. That's just a record.
Yeah.
I did it as an elf, so I could do it in like 6 hours as whatever I wanted and get a record in the record books.
I guess.
But do you want to do a marathon? I
No.
don't want to do a marathon.
No, I don't.
Can I ride a bicycle for the marathon? You can maybe do that.
Maybe.
E-bike.
E-bike it? Yeah. In 1998, a woman named Adeline Ablett of the UK again
Here we go.
was a passenger in a glider as it performed a loop over Leicestershire at the age of 95 years old
Atta girl.
and 133 days. And she's the oldest person to do a loop-de-loop.
That's awesome. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
That's a really cool record. What a badass lady.
She's like, I want to go out in a blaze of glory. I want to do something neat.
No, she's saying, I'm going to show you pups. I ain't scared of shit.
I still got it.
My name's Adeline, and I do loop-de-loops. Good job, Grandma.
In 2022, a man named Giovanni Vassallo of Italy
I was going to guess Italy.
spent 61 hours and 37 minutes tattooing multiple people. It's the longest tattoo session.
I'd want to be in the first session. I wouldn't want to be the last session.
No, he'd have been so tired.
Can you imagine the lines on it? It's probably just
You think telling jokes is hard for 40
hours? Yeah, tattooing for 60 some hours. Yeah.
Wild.
No thanks.
Does he count if he like takes breaks and stuff, or did people like bring him food and whatever?
Right, yeah. I mean, you got to eat and hydrate.
He had to have been awfully shaky after 61 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine. That would be. Oof. You think he switched hands? Ambidextrous, maybe?
Could have been.
That would help.
Had to have. If he wanted to last any longer.
Do it with his feet. You know, who knows? Maybe people just didn't care and let him just,
Like, here, just draw a line.
Yeah. Right.
It counts.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9. That'd be a lot of people, though. You didn't need a lot of people.
This one is about a man who is an ex-park ranger named Roy Sullivan, or, as he is known in Virginia, as the human lightning conductor.
Oh, no.
He's the only man in the world to be struck by lightning up to 7 times.
I've heard about this case. That's so unfortunate. I don't think I could handle it once.
Well, for those of you who don't know, one single lightning strike is made up of several million volts. So he's had multiple things happen to him in these lightning strikes. The first one in 1942, he lost his big toenail. And then in 1969, he lost his eyebrows. Then in 1970, his left shoulder was severely seared by it.
Does he got lightning track marks?
I don't
I've
know.
heard that can happen, or you get like lightning marks down your arm or something. Be a cool tattoo.
Could have been. In 1972, his hair was set on fire. In 1973, his hair that grew back was reset on fire.
Reset on fire.
And
Poor
then
bastard.
his legs were seared because of it. And then 3 years later, in 1976, he injured his ankle. It's like the least worst
I rolled
thing.
my ankle. Dang, 7 times.
And the last time, in 1977, his chest and stomach were severely burned because of it. He passed away in 1983.
I don't know what to think of this. 7 times.
7 times.
Buddy, just move. Move to low-lying ground. Get out the watchtower when the storm's coming and get to low-lying ground. What are you doing?
Go do something else.
Roy the conductor, get on the train, bud. Let it
Hide-
go through the train to hit you. Yeah?
Hide underground.
Something, brother. Damn it, Roy. What are you doing? Did you say his name was Roy or Thor?
Roy.
Roar.
I mean, his nickname might have been Thor if they figured that
Yeah.
part out. What do you know about small spaces? Do you like small spaces?
Do you think I like small spaces?
I think you would be fine in small spaces.
I think I can handle myself like a grown man. You're right. But do you think I like it? What's the question?
No.
No, I absolutely hate it. I'm
Well,
petrified.
Then you'll definitely enjoy this one.
Definitely claustrophobic.
This lady's name is entertaining, so hang on.
Okay. Held.
Her name is Kivli Papa John
Papa John.
of Limassol, Cyprus.
Okay.
And at the age of 76, Kivli got trapped in her apartment elevator for 6 days.
Oh, Papa John. That sucks.
She survived,
Yeah.
and she beat the cold and dehydration by rationing some fruit and vegetables that she just happened to be carrying home.
Good thing she went to the market.
Yeah.
How did no one notice the elevator was working for 6 days? Is what I want to
Dude,
know.
I don't know.
No one checked to see if anyone was in there.
They just ignored it.
Yeah, they're just like, oh shoot, can't use it. I guess.
Gotta use the stairs.
Call the maintenance guy. See what happens. Poor Papa John.
Poor Papa John.
Should have brought her some pizza.
Ho ho! In 2017, Devinder Singh of India typed 103 character text on a keyboard using only his nose in 40.19 seconds.
So he's a peckerhead.
The sentence he had to type was, "The Guinness World Records have challenged me to type the sentence using my nose in the fastest time."
Makes sense. Good sentence.
Yeah. And he did it.
40 seconds. I don't have a big enough nose for that kind of a feat, I don't think. Maybe. I'll just mush my face too much. It would hurt. I wouldn't want to do it.
I'd be breaking the keyboard with my head. Not even intentionally, just accidentally. Because I'll want to go fast and smash my nose into it. And then I'll just be headbutting
Settle
everything.
down, caveman. I smash.
In 1989, a Frenchman named Michael Menon walked a 10,335 foot high tightrope above the French countryside. 10,335 feet
No
high.
thanks. No thanks.
He just walked.
too.
He just walked it because he could.
Heights, I'm good. That's a natural human fear. You can piss off. I don't even care if you laugh at it. Okay, that is normal human instinct.
It's
to
normal.
be afraid of heights.
Normal
It is.
human instinct.
That's called being smart, intelligent. If you're not afraid, get checked out.
The most nails that have been hammered with your head in 1 minute
Here's a good one for you.
was said in
Keyboard man.
keyboard man. It was set in 2019 by a man from India, and he nailed 20 nails into a board, I'm assuming, only using his head in 1 minute.
Probably like a standard 2x4.
I'm guessing. He was also
That would
a
hurt so bad.
professional martial artist.
You know, you see those guys like kicking trees with their shins. You think he was just like headbutting monkey bars?
See if they could bend.
Something.
Huh.
Just to strengthen his forehead, you know?
Good
Street
God.
signs.
Street sign
Yeah,
just hopping,
just walking
up
down
and,
the street and wham!
just testing his head on
Yeah.
everything.
Ouch. If you're enjoying this topic and would like to talk more about it,
You can find us at Edible Attitude or at Edible Attitude Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Want to hear about the goodest boy ever?
yeah.
His name is Ben. And in 2010,
Ben 10.
yeah, Ben 10. And in 2010, he undid 14 knots in 3 minutes.
Were they all double knotted on top of each other? Because that's easy. If that's the case.
But
or if they're all spread
he's
out
the
hard
goodest
knots, that's
boy.
different.
He's the goodest boy
Why
who
is he
did
the
it.
goodest boy? Is he a dog?
He is a dog.
He's the goodest boy.
He's the goodest boy.
I'm okay with that. Even if they are double knotted. Good job, champ.
Here's a weird one. It's the fastest time to push an orange 1 mile with his nose.
Oh.
In 2007, from the United States, Ashrita Furman pushed an orange with his nose for 1 mile in 22 minutes and 41 seconds.
It's pretty good.
Dude,
I know
he was
people who can't
hauling.
run that.
He was
Yeah.
hauling.
Yeah, I know people who can't run that.
No.
Myself included
I
nowadays.
can't run that.
At one point, that's nothing. But dude, that's crazy. And when you started pushing, I didn't think you were gonna say an orange down the road. Just throwing that out there.
Thinking like a car or like
No, I was thinking a turd.
just pushing a turd
How
Push
fast you can push out a 6-inch turd and get a clean wipe.
down the road.
No, just push it out and
Just
clean
pushing
wipe
it
and get
out.
on your way. Yeah. How fast can you take a quick poop process?
2 minutes. Take it or leave it.
Oh, dude, I could cut faster than that. I could pinch 6 inches way faster in 2 minutes.
How?
What do you mean, how?
I can't.
Give me 10 seconds, brother.
Bruh, no, it don't come
Power
out.
push with a cut. You know them lawnmowers with the walking speed. You pull that little lever. You got a handle right there, like the handicap stall. I'm telling you, I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna grip and rip. I'm gripping and ripping that 6-inch
Gripping
turd
and
out and cutting
ripping.
her out and wiping and hauling.
In 2008, a woman by the name of Brittany Bofo of Australia.
Bofo? Like
Bofo.
Boofo?
It looks like
Mofo.
Bofo. She was able to skip with her arms in total 68 times in a minute. So stepping through her arms and then bringing them up over her head. Skipping through her arms and bring a body skip. Yeah.
Wait. Does she have legs? I'm so confused on how this
Does
works.
she have legs?
She's skipping with her hands
Yes.
over her head.
Yeah, like this. And it rotates.
She's jump roping her arms.
A body skip. Yeah. That's what it's called.
Yeah, it's about. So she's using her arms as a jump rope.
Yes.
All the way around.
Yes.
So she's like triple jointed, double jointed.
Something. Had to be a gymnast.
How many times?
68 in a minute.
That's crazy. 68 times in 1 minute.
In a minute.
Oh, that's cruising. I don't think I did that with a regular jump rope when I was a child and I had decent coordination. I think I topped out like 50.
The longest noodle was measured at 10,119 feet and 1.92 inches.
Spaghetti, probably.
Just
be the
a
best way to do
real long noodle.
What kind of sauce would you use?
Just for one noodle?
One big ass noodle, yeah. Just share.
Alfredo.
Alfredo?
Yeah.
Out the jar? Homemade? What?
You gotta have some spice, so homemade.
Some spice.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always throw like crushed red pepper on top.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, okay. I had Alfredo tonight, so I mean,
Oh, there you go.
I love Alfredo.
In March of 2020, a man by the name of Andrei Ortolov, I don't know, of Germany,
Okay.
snapped 119 bananas in 1 minute.
It's like 2 a second. That's impressive. Maybe 2 at a time.
Maybe
You could do 2 at a time.
he could.
Yeah.
Maybe he's underarming it, like monkey style, like orangutan style. What do you think would go faster though?
I feel like you could move down a line with both hands much faster, snapping 2 at a time than you could picking them up and putting them in your armpit.
Yeah, it's true because it's a long.
Yeah.
And you got to position it right,
Yeah.
unless it gets perfect every
You
time.
just pick them up with your hands and snap them backwards.
It's true.
Yeah. Got the hand strength. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it's super plausible. Congrats, dude.
In 2014, a person by the name of Darren Taylor of Colorado took a dive into 12 inches of pool water. He was 37 feet and 11 inches above said pool.
Those things freak me out when they do that.
The
I've seen that
shallow
on
dive.
TV. Yeah, the shallow dive.
Those things are wild.
That's such a crazy stunt to perform. It's you got to be a special kind of crazy.
12 inches of water, though.
I think that comes back to like the Neanderthal gene and like not being afraid of heights, like to dive into that little bit of water for fun. Like,
For
how do you
fun, just because?
How do you you start off like standing above it, or do you need to jump from a certain height to get the angle to perform the dive the correct way? Do you have to start at 10 foot and hope you don't fuck up and break your neck,
That's a good question.
or start in deep water, I guess, on a diving board, get your form?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably there.
Yeah.
Start there. Something with a little more give so you can
Right. Test the waters.
literally.
That's bullshit.
Between December of 1969 and April of 2013, a man named Arthur Blessett of Florida, has walked a total of 40,235 miles. He has visited all 7 continents, including Antarctica. He's crossed 321 nations, island groups, and other territories, and the whole time he's been carrying a 12-foot wooden cross.
Impressive. That's
That's a hell of a pilgrimage.
in the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most consecutive push-ups by a life-sized humanoid robot is 5.
5.
5.
Weak ass AI.
Well, it was achieved in 2016.
Oh, now they'd crush it. I feel like
Yeah.
probably knocking out like 6 hundo or something crazy.
Maybe.
Just rap, 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 rap.
That was the first one to do it. So,
The first, yeah.
Yeah.
No one's tried since, apparently, huh?
apparently not.
But somebody's better. Humans. Humans are better.
Humans. In 2007, Kim Goodman of the USA popped her eyeballs into the
Oh.
protrusion of 0.47 inches beyond her eye sockets.
Oh.
The
God.
measuring of said pop has to be an exact science that it has to be done by an optometrist using a device known as a proptometer,
These ones gross me out so badly.
the farthest eyeball
Oh.
pop.
I can barely open my eyes right now. Like, I'm just so just oh.
Look how that hurts.
Oh man. That's congratulations, lady.
Good job.
Got some great balls on you.
Good job.
Gary, you're doing well for yourself.
Gotta go back to him. What do you think the most expensive man-made object is?
The most expensive man-made object. International Space Station. I don't know.
You're right.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that
It's-
thing's crazy.
Its final cost to build it
Mm-hmm.
is $150 billion.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's some impressive tech you gotta have.
Yeah.
You gotta sustain life up there. I called it, though. That's cool.
That's
I
pretty
was trying to
good.
think, like, what else,
First guess?
What's the biggest, like, craziest thing we got?
I would have
That's
never
it.
thought that. I would
No?
have immediately have said the pyramids for no apparent reason.
It was all slave work. What are you talking about? It was cheap, dude.
A man by the name of Antonio Montiero of the United States has 2,139 games in his home. And they all range from games to consoles, from the 2nd generation to the 8th generation. His video game collection is so big, it took 8 days to count before he actually received the record, and the record was verified in 2019.
That's crazy. Do you think there's one person counting all that?
I would not want one
They're
person
like,
to
all
do
right,
that.
you're on it. You're on it, Dave. Get to it.
Get to it,
counting.
Dave.
Start counting, bud.
One person. I don't know.
No. You'd have to really have a plan as to how you're gonna attack that situation.
Dude, I don't even know. Like,
Yeah.
I would just start in a corner and just start the whole
They're all
thing.
hard copies though, so that's crazy because I
Yeah.
feel like digital libraries could crush that pretty quickly.
I'm sure, across everything, absolutely.
Yeah. All little free games and beta games and
Right.
the ROMs and hacks and
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Want to hear about the heaviest weight ever lifted by a tongue? It's 28 pounds.
Dude. It's gotta be pretty big too, I would think, to be able to feed that. Or how do you attach to the tongue otherwise?
No idea.
Suction cups?
Maybe it's just like a clamp. A clamp that goes on your tongue.
That would hurt.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Just vice grip it to your tongue.
Oh, man. Oh.
You know, your tongue's pretty squishy though. It's not like there's bones or anything. I feel like you get squished pretty decent without squealing too hard. 28 pounds though, that's
impressive.
good.
The record belongs to Mr. Thomas Blackthorne of Italy, and he established it in 2022, actually.
Hey, I bet I could pick up your baby.
Just
Instead of picking up the girlfriends with the beard.
Just the long ass
Yeah.
tongue back at it again.
Yeah. Here, I got this old tool. I'm going to test your baby's foot. Watch this.
Watch this.
Now pay me for my act.
Another record that kind of goes with the last one.
Mm-hmm.
A man named Manjit Singh of the UK was able to lift 36 pounds using just one eye socket.
Oh,
He also holds the record for the most weight lifted using both eye sockets, which is roughly 53 pounds.
next. Oh, I can't handle eye stuff.
Out of all the records that we've went over so far,
Yeah.
this is probably the weirdest one.
Okay.
Hands
All
down.
right.
The record is about being dragged by a horse while set on fire.
Stuntman action.
Stuntman, yep. And in 2017, that's who did it. Joseph Tottling of Austria. He managed to get dragged 1,640.42 feet by a horse while he was on fire.
I think the hardest part about that feat would be remaining on fire because I think that's what they're measuring. How long are you on fire while being dragged?
Yeah, but it's so weird.
Yeah, I mean it's
It's
a
a
crazy
record.
feat, man. That's awesome. I'd love to see that live. I'd pay to see that.
He also has another record.
Okay.
The farthest distance pulled by a vehicle while being on fire.
What a maniac.
And that one he said at 1,909.45 feet.
Dang, what a wild man. Why does he like being drugged on fire? Is this his kink or something? Like
Maybe that's just his thing.
would you do it?
No.
$1,000,000?
Nope, never would.
Not for $1 million?
Not for $1 million.
Not you want to attempt it for $1 million?
Nope,
I might.
I wouldn't. I would die.
I might die too.
Yeah,
I'd be crippled at minimum, probably. Yeah.
easy.
Or handicapped. That wouldn't be good.
No,
Not for $1 million. Yeah,
Nope.
it doesn't seem worth it.
no. You like spicy foods?
I love spicy food.
Good. A man named Greg Foster ate 10 Carolina Reapers in 33.15 seconds.
I don't like spicy food that much.
Oh my god, that would
That's
turn my face off.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that kind of stuff.
If I'm eating anything faster than that, like if I had to do this,
Mhm.
I had to do it and like had to break this time,
Right.
I'm shoving all of them in my
At
mouth
once.
and I'm just going.
Yeah. At
Like,
once. Give me a big cup of water to
Yep.
wash it down so I can
Mhm.
swallow
Yeah.
it as fast as I can.
Right.
Yep.
Like and just chew it as humanly fast as possible and then
Right.
swallow it.
How big are they? Because I might just
I don't
swallow them
know.
whole.
I don't think you can.
No?
No.
I got a pretty good throat.
They might burn on the way down.
It's gonna burn on the way down.
It's gonna burn on the way up.
It's gonna burn the whole way.
Every way.
That's bullshit. I would just give me some water, let me like roll them into like a skinny tube, and then just right down the pipe.
Man, what was that noise?
Yeah, I would just try and swallow them. I think chewing them is the wrong move. That's gonna make it worse.
Oh no, we're gonna have to do it sometime now. Have you ever just wanted to hop in a canoe or a kayak, just start paddling?
I like kayak canoeing. It's fun.
This man named Dwayne Hanson hopped in a hollowed out pumpkin the day after his 60th birthday and paddled said vessel for a distance of 37.5 miles.
Captain Cinderella on the river, huh?
I guess, but he broke a record previously held in 2016
Of another hollowed out
of
pumpkin?
another hollowed out
That's
pumpkin.
awesome.
Yes.
That's a long, like 37 miles.
Yeah. After his 60th birthday.
Right. The current's right. You might not have to paddle too much. Just get to ride and float and cruise.
Maybe, but I'm
That'd
just
be
thinking about how
kinda
big that
sketchy.
pumpkin has to be.
Maybe he's a little man. But yeah, it's got to be a big pumpkin, right? One way or
Like,
another.
could you sit in the pumpkin or you can sit on top of
Crisscross
the pumpkin?
applesauce?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, it's got to be hollowed out, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you're not sitting
So-
on it. You're in it.
Would it sink
Just
though?
standing, like paddleboarding?
I don't know. Would you
Yeah, I
sink?
feel like that'd be tipsy.
I feel like you'd sink.
Obviously not. I would, yes. Me, 100%. I would sink.
I think I would.
But somebody of small stature, I think could do it. Slender stature.
Yeah, that could
Right.
work. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how
100
buoyant a pumpkin is, but it obviously works. I've got a small child.
Oh, we could try
We can
him.
test it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, you start here. We'll go here.
Right. We'll just wait till your little crick in the back's flooded. Keep it safe. Yeah.
Call us if you have any problems. In 2002, competitors of the National Beard and Mustache Championships.
Oh, here we go.
They all teamed up to have their beards clipped together into a chain that measured a record breaking 150 feet worth of facial hair.
Yum.
That's a lot.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's huge.
So they got it all like
Entangled.
entangled together. So
They have
there's
entanglement.
one strand. They
Yeah.
have they have entanglement. So a woman by the name of Zoe Ellis, her record in the Guinness Book of World Records is so much fun.
Yeah.
She managed to stop 32 electric fans with her tongue.
Ow. Oh, why?
Bro.
Why
Bro.
would anybody want that to be their record?
Had to have a tongue of steel or something, because no way. Now, what if they're all dirty? Would they be dirty? Would they clean them first? I have no idea.
Yeah, just get new ones out the box. But I mean, if you have it on setting 1, I don't know.
Would that still hurt? Yeah, because you're getting smacked in the
Maybe
chin.
the tongue's more resilient than you think, dude. I'm telling you.
Maybe. I
I'm
don't know.
telling you. Tongue's pretty tough.
I just fucking work here, man. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. That's still crazy though. Like I wouldn't want to put my face in that many fans. I wouldn't feel very comfortable with it.
A man named Robin Hanshaw had a 1-inch rusty nail stuck between his ear and his eye for 22 years.
Why?
It was stuck there. He didn't know about it. He couldn't get it out, so he just left it. He's a man. What do you think?
Wait. Did he not know about it or could he not get it out? You said 2 different things.
I don't know. It just says the longest time stuck with a nail in the head.
Talk about headaches, man.
Dude, for real. He probably was like, I
Sight
don't
problem,
remember.
like vision problems. He
Maybe.
was tapping on something like,
Getting
trying.
radio signals.
He's trying to pull code out through his nail. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. In 1997, a man named Prakesh Singh of India stood still for 20 hours and 10 minutes.
He meditated.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just meditated standing. Yeah.
But that had to be crazy.
Yeah.
Just standing there, not moving.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
No,
You get lost in the sauce in there.
lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
You're just gone.
I mean, you can really get lost when you're meditating.
It's true. That's
Yeah.
true. All right. This is the last one that we're doing for tonight of the world's weirdest Guinness Book of World Records. I think you could beat this one. I think I could beat this one.
Okay.
It's the fastest time to eat a bowl of pasta. Take a guess.
15 seconds?
26.69 seconds.
Come on.
And a woman from the United States did this on September 18th, 2017. And she did it because she was at a Carbs for Cause charity food drive.
What kind of noodles and what kind of sauce are we talking?
I think it was just spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti and spaghetti sauce?
Yeah.
In 26 seconds.
26 seconds. I don't know how big the bowl of said pasta was,
Right.
but from the video I saw, it was just a normal bowl of pasta.
Like a cereal bowl, like
Yeah.
a standard bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I think I could crush this 100%.
Maybe. I think you could.
I might have to take a couple practice rounds to get the pace and the rhythm. But I used to swallow spaghetti whole as a child. Realized I should chew my food.
Before he branched out.
Yeah, before I branched out and started tasting food. I just swallowed it whole, basically.
The digestion definitely came later.
I think if we kind of took like a day to train, we could beat this.
I think you can do it.
I think you could do it.
I don't know, man.
2 days of train? I think you could do it.
It's a lot of carbs for me, though. I can't be
True.
doing that.
Diabetes.
We literally said in the beginning.
Pre-diabetes and type 1. Yeah, I honestly think I could 100% with a little bit of dedication pull that feat off and take that record from her. But then I feel like a jerk because I'm just doing it for my cause and not a charitable cause. Or I could just say it's for a good cause.
There you go.
My name's in the record books, baby. That'd be a good cause.
There you go.
I could donate to some sort of foundation of something. You know, who knows? Diabetes. It's doable, dude, for sure.
It's definitely doable.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But that was a lot of fun talking about all this stuff.
What was your favorite one?
Bernie.
Bernie.
Bernie Barker.
So we're going all the way
The
to the
real
beginning.
estate stripper man, yeah.
Number 7. You're picking number
Yeah.
7 was your favorite.
That crushed me, man. That's so funny. What about yours? What was your favorite one of all of these?
Number 23,
Number 23.
Miss Adeline. Oldest
Miss-
person doing the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, that's rad as shit.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a gangster granny right there.
Gangster. She did it at 95 years.
I know. That's crazy. But Bernie was stripping at 60.
Bernie was getting it. He didn't live past 70
Yeah.
though.
Bernie had to make the money stripping. I mean, he's obviously struggling.
Yeah.
Poor guy. How many did we have total?
We had 50.
50.
That was only 50.
50 of these. That's awesome. Let us know what your guys' favorites is. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah, fight in the comments. Let's hear about it.
or if you know any others that we didn't talk about on this, let us know what we missed. What other kind of crazy world records do you know about? All right, man. Well, I guess it's time to call it a night.
Sounds good to me.
Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me over.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks everybody else for coming too.
Thanks, y'all.
We appreciate you all.
Love you. All right, man. Have a good night. Love you.
You too, buddy. See ya.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Tyler.
And this is the Edible Attitude Podcast.